Hi everyone. Do you know it's almost Easter? You've probably heard the Easter story before, so today I'm going to help you remember it with some eggs. But first I want to show you my eggs from my house. These are just some fun ones that my family has decorated. Here's a rainbow one, a sparkly one. Oh, and this one we bought at a store. But eggs can remind us of the story of Jesus too. Let me show you. So I've got some eggs here, and inside each one there's a symbol of something that will remind you of a part of the Easter story about Jesus. So let me open them one by one and you can help me tell the story. Before Easter, there was something to do with this animal. What's this? Yeah, it's a donkey. So before Easter, what did Jesus do with the donkey? Yeah, he rode into Jerusalem on one. And some of the people that loved Jesus so much treated him so kindly when he was riding on the donkey. They were treating him like he was a king, which was perfect. And so that is something to remind us of that. Here's our second egg, and inside it is, what's this? A leaf. Do you remember what happened with leaves in the story? Yeah. Some people put them down on the road as Jesus walked along with his donkey. And some people put their coats down on the road just to show such respect and kindness to Jesus when he was coming. All right, our third egg has another part of the story. So Jesus has already come into Jerusalem, and now he's going to have something to do with this. What is this? Yeah, a little cup. So Jesus had his last meal with his disciples, with his friends, and they called it the Last Supper. So this can remind us of Jesus' final words to his disciples. He told them to go love others, and he told them to remember him when they would drink from a cup like this. Sometimes at church we do something like this with juice or maybe wine, and we remember that Jesus died for us on the cross. It's a reminder of his blood. What do you see here? This is praying hands, like this. You put your hands together like you're praying. Some people fold their hands like this, but this one's like this. And who in the Easter story prayed? Yeah, Jesus himself. He prayed to God, his Father, and he said, God, I want to do your will. I want to do what you want me to do by dying on the cross. But if there's another way, that would be good too. But Jesus was willing to die on the cross. All right, here's our next egg. And what's this symbol of? Oh, this looks like a weapon, a spear or a sword. There were some soldiers who didn't believe in Jesus, and they came and arrested Jesus. They took him away by force. So that reminds us that Jesus was arrested. I don't know if you can see this one very well, but imagine it's made out of branches from a rose bush, and it has pokey thorns on it, and it was made into a circle shape. Do you remember what part of the Easter story this is about? Yeah, it's when Jesus had already been arrested, and people were teasing him and mocking him, and they made a crown of thorns and they put it on his head, and it hurt him. People who didn't love Jesus did that. This is the most important item, I think, up to this point. And what is this? Yeah, it's the cross. And Jesus he died on a cross for you and for me because he loves us so much. And if you look closely, this cross is made out of nails. Do you know what they did with nails? Yeah, they put it through his feet and through his hands. Nailed Jesus to the cross, and that was a very sad day for people who believed in Jesus and loved God. But we know that there's a good day coming, right? People who didn't love Jesus wanted him to die. So he did. He died on the cross. And next we have a piece of cloth. Can you think of something in the Easter story about a cloth? So after Jesus died, someone who loved Jesus came and wanted to bury him. So he took Jesus' body and he wrapped it in a linen cloth and he buried Jesus into a tomb that was like a cave. And then they sealed the cave. What's this? With a rock. Yeah, a large, large stone. Picture the entrance almost the size of a door or a small door. And they found a big stone and rolled it in front so no one could come and collect Jesus' body from inside the tomb. And some guards sat watch outside the tomb where Jesus was laid. And all of Jesus' followers were so sad. I wonder if they remembered that Jesus said a good day would be coming. We have one more egg left. Here it is. Let's see what's inside of this one. Were you surprised? There's nothing in this egg. Why is that, do you think? What would an empty egg remind us of the Easter story about Jesus? I bet you remember. It's because even though Jesus' body was wrapped up and in the tomb and with a rock pushed in front of it and soldiers guarding the entrance, after 3 days, the tomb was empty. And that's because Jesus rose again. He didn't stay dead. So when people looked inside the empty tomb, there were the linen cloths just by themselves. And there was the stone, but it had been pushed away to the side. There was an angel sitting on the rock saying, Jesus is not here. He has risen. He is alive again. Go and tell those who love Jesus the good news. Thank you for reviewing the Easter story with me. You guys have a great memory. And I ask God that you would bless these families and bless these children at Easter time. Thank you that you died on the cross for us, Jesus. And God, thank you that you always have a plan and that you love us so, so much. Amen.